Alright, hello fellow Wastelanders. So this is going to be update number 6. Um, just side note, this is a little late, so there's that. Um, let's see here. We went up 10 pounds this week. Last week I know we went up 10 pounds. This week I ended up going another 10 pounds. I really was wanted to make that 185 pound mark. I couldn't wait. So because that screwed up the exercise parameters, what I'm going to do is this week there's going to be no max, just to stay on schedule. Um, and then what you will also notice is that there will be a failure video on what happened, a little bit more explanation on what happened. So I don't know really what it was. There's nothing wrong, so to speak. I wouldn't say there's anything wrong. It just, that was one of those days where, I went down there, and I just was not really into it. I don't know how to really explain that to you. It just, my body was fine. I was not into it whatsoever. So I don't know what that, not mentally, just my body wasn't all there. So you'll notice that failure. We did another max video, so technically there's 5 workouts for this week. Did another max video, which was 185. We made it. So we're at 185 right now for bench. We didn't do any curls, anything like that, because they're just fine as they are. As you'll notice, I can't remember if I should have said this in last week's video or if it was this week's video, but you will notice that sit-ups, our hands are all the way up on the head now, so that's nice. Doing 35 sit-ups for that. I probably will end up adding a weight vest here pretty soon, just because of the simple fact that that's a lot of sit-ups. Well, it's not a lot of sit-ups, but I don't want to get up to the 50s or 75 mark. I want to stay right there, up to 40 max, and then hop up the weights a little bit. That way we're building strength, building muscle, stuff like that. With that, at this current point in the video making process, I'm not too concerned about quality. I hate to say it. Just because of the simple fact this is experiment. This isn't for likes, all that other shit that people are worried about. This is an experiment. This is not. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a media. I don't got any degree in media, nothing like that. I mean, look, I got a rip in my freaking cheap soundproofing. This is actually my music room that we are in, music booth. These are actually ceiling tile, cheap ceiling tile, foam ceiling tile. So, I don't live a life of luxury, nothing like that. I'm wearing the same hat that I would usually wear for working on cars, stuff like that. So, it's nothing of, there's no, so, there's no quality that I'm too worried about. I like to do the best I can, but it is what it is. Because you'll notice in some of the videos that I'll say like, oh, this is workout. I think it was 24, and there's 2 times I said that. So in reality, it's one of those deals where it's like, the title, go by the title, because I usually figure out after. It's an experiment. I can't delete anything that happens. That's how an experiment's supposed to go. I fuck up, you need to see it. Strictly, there is no editing. What you see is the one take. I believe in one takes. I do like when I do my music, one take for a verse. That's it. There is no stopping and editing it and cutting it and any of that. It is one take. So I fuck up, you see the fuck up. Was it embarrassing for me to drop them weights? Yes, it was very embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Is it embarrassing? No, that on camera I don't look exactly the fittest person in the world. Yes, There is embarrassment there, but you want to know something. This is real shit. This is an experiment. This isn't, you know, me trying to go for likes. So, you know what? Like right now, today, I'm recording it. I was gonna check my phone. I'm looking right at it. Today it's like the 19th, something like that. No, hang on. Let me take a look here. Matter of fact, it's the 20th. It is the 20th today. This was supposed to be uploaded Sunday. So what's that? Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, this is supposed to be uploaded 5 days ago. 4 days ago because we had to redo the max. So there's actually a lot of process that is not being done correctly the way it's supposed to be done. This is being uploaded way past the due date. Videos are all out of order being updated, but I try to keep them as chronological as I can inside of the playlist. So with that being said, you will notice a lot of mistakes, and that's good. That is good. That is the learning experience. That is the experiment. How can you have a full, true experiment if you don't have those mistakes in it? And that is something that I just noticed that was missing, and I'm not, this isn't a dog on anybody kind of thing, but this is just one of those deals where it's like, you know, you need to see the mistakes that happen with working out. You need to see that this is normal shit. This isn't, oh, you go to the gym in your fancy expensive clothes and you bulk up and you build. You want to know something? Half these people are taking supplements and half these people are not even doing it correctly. Or you're seeing something where, oh my God, this looks really amazing. I'd love to do it. And then come to find out you don't realize that these people put a year into it, 2 years, 3 years into it to look the way they do. Me, I actually have a literal medical condition that actually does stop me from doing this kind of shit. And you want to know something? Okay, well, I was going to say I'm not 300 pounds, but actually I'm like 260 pounds. But if you actually think about it, what you would think about as a 300-pound person it doesn't look like me. So, and that's just what I'm getting at, is that these people actually bulk up quite a bit of weight. And you got to give them respect, because the biggest deal with, having that kind of weight is the fact that, okay, well, it's a lot on your back. It's a lot on your muscles, ligaments, your spine, stuff like that. So, to do this kind of thing, now I'm talking on a professional level. Your body mass has got to support it and stuff like that. And it's got to be a consistent thing. You don't take supplements, anything like that. What I think, now this is young person, uneducated guess. I'm not the most smartest person in the world, but these people that are able to do this, that do this for real, their bodies can support it because of the simple fact that it's real muscle being built. It's slow. It's a slow progress. I don't know in the long run if it's bad for them. See, my goal is a year. Now I'm already 2 months into it, and I'm already at 185 pounds for benching. There's a possibility we're going to stagnate here soon. I've been saying that, but we're going to see. But we got to see how far we can push it before we stagnate, and then we're going to have to struggle through that. Now, the last time I worked out and the last time that I did this kind of thing was in high school. And what I did was I had practice for sports, workout, go home, workout at home. I'd never really technically stagnated. So once I do that here, I'm going to have to struggle through it, and you're going to see, and you're going to watch that struggle. There's actually probably going to be a period of time where I'm not going to be able to do workouts. I'm not going to be able to work out, I'm not going to be able to have the gains that I normally have now with the workout that's working. There is a possibility that this workout will only get you so far. If you want to look cut, if you want to look lean, all that fun stuff, this is probably not the workout for you. Mine is strictly, I was bored. I wanted to see what doing this was going to do. This isn't, like I said, this is an experiment. This is not for likes. This is not, this is what's going to get you ripped or anything like that. There's no advertisement. There's nothing. There's not. It's just simply workout number and experiment. There is nothing there. You know, if it works, it works. That's cool. Then maybe somebody will learn off it. Right now, currently, I have 8 views. 8 views at the time of this video. 4 of them are probably mine from reviewing some of my shit. So it's not impressive, you know, and unfortunately I don't have that, you know, clickbait type of shit, you know, and that's why somebody looks at mine, oh, workout number 22, who gives a shit? That's what I'm talking about. That instant gratification. This is for the people that want to see, okay, how many workouts did it take this guy under his parameters to get where he got? Boom. Experiment. Real results. So, with that being said, this week there will be no max. Usually it's mixed in with there. I think workout 27 is the max. There's going to be 2 workout 27s, I do believe. Oh no, one's failure 1 and then one's a workout 27. But it's titled workout 27 inside the video, but on YouTube it's titled as failure 1. There's going to be 2 of those. One's a real max. The one before that's going to be the failure. There's going to be no max. Maybe next week's update I'll give the names, but or not names. The titles of the videos that have the maxes on there. I can't quite remember, but it's usually every 4th video, I think, minus the update, is the max. See, that's what I mean by mistakes. You know, I probably should have named them max 1, max 2, because I did it with the failures, but, you know, shit happens. So, I'll just give you guys updates, stuff like that. If you're watching the video, stuff, you know, obviously you're going to see in there that the weights are going up. You know, I mean, I started out, like I said, when I started out in the very beginning, it was 95 pounds. I mean, that's not impressive at all for somebody that's 260 pounds. That's very not okay. Typically, I think a good healthy bench is your weight. So with this being in progress, hopefully I will actually drop down to like 225, which would be kind of ideal. I am actually visibly losing weight. And then within that, I think 225, I think is, I think would be 2 45-pounders on each side. That's what I was in high school. So I'm just trying to get there. I'm probably going to reach that within the next month or 2. Once I get there, I don't know what's beyond that. We'll be at the tri-mark, whatever you would call it, trimester mark. Beyond that, honestly, I really don't have the weight set to go any beyond that, but we're probably going to stagnate probably right around there at that point. That's where I plan on stagnating, just because of the simple fact that once you start bumping up weight like that, that's a lot of weight. I don't even know if I'd recommend anybody doing. I don't know if I'd recommend myself doing that kind of weight by myself. You probably should have a spotter or one of those machine benches, just because of the simple fact that you're starting now to climb into that weight that a failure, you know, if you don't use the safety precautions, it could kill you. You know, it could be pretty dangerous. Weightlifting, it's not a joke. It's serious business. It's, you know, if you don't trust yourself, which, not gonna lie, I don't trust myself just because of my medical condition, stuff like that. I don't trust myself because sometimes I can just give out like that, and I did. I didn't even plan. I thought I had it in the bag, all that. Lifted the weights. I think you'll notice I lifted it once or twice, and I was like, all right, cool. So I hopped off. What happened was my hands were getting slippery, so I wiped off the bar. Hopped back under there, did the one, and boom, it dropped. And it was like, whew. So, all right, well, that's going to be the update for this week. So, most of you guys in, well, technically 2 days, with this whole, we're going to call it the situation that's going on currently, because you know what year this is, you know what month, and you know what day. um, I should have a lot of time to do this stuff. So, all right, well, that's going to be it for this week, and hopefully we'll keep seeing you guys. All right, thank you very much.